So few honest women these days. So sad. Well, I can love me better than you can. I don't think that's a good thing to flex on the dating profile, especially since we already knew you were playing the single-player campaign after so few honest women. Also, the I can love me definitely radiates the whole, vibes that had me thinking back to, yeah, I've seen this one movie scene where it's a person saying into the camera, I would do me. I had to look it up. Silence of the Lambs was the result. That is not helping this whatsoever. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into our /nice guys because unfortunately some people think that they can get into another person's pants just by, saying that they're nice with a good old name tag on their chests and all that jazz. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. It reminds me of when I was young. We used to have these great parties after our gigs, and this one girl would show up. She was cool, pretty, and I kept doing my best to impress her. She always kind of gave me the cold shoulder until one night she came over and sat down next to me and we started casually talking. This poor girl was so effing stupid, it made me hurt, and I understood that she always gave me the cold shoulder because literally every smart quip or comment I used to try and impress her with went completely over her head. She is exactly the type of person who would have made one of those comments. She has 5 children last time I checked. Yeah, and you're still single with very much no hope for anything in the future coming for you, posting this online, still thinking that you're the bigger and smarter person. You cannot big brain yourself into somebody's pants. You all want someone who is caring and kind and who will treat you like a princess and show you off, but only if he is 6'2" and upwards, built like a brick house, plays rugby, and drives a Mercedes. In the end, you settle for a prick who leaves you in tears when you could have just gave the fat lad a chance. You'd be surprised at how well you'd be treated if you dropped your standards that little bit, but yet again, who do I know? I'm just a fat lad on a hopeless mission to find myself a Mrs. XX, and I'm 6'1" as well. You started this saying that they'd only date you if you're 6'2" and upwards. I don't think that 1 inch is going to be the defining factor. It's almost as if it's probably the bio that lists all of this. Like, yes, my turn-ons are very much long walks on the beach, being able to let me steal your hoodie, and also letting you wonderfully go on pissy little rants on your dating profile. That's what swoons them and makes you moister than an oyster, good sir. Jesus, I need a good man. I sent you one, but you kept saying he's just a friend. Ah, yes, and there's such a wonderful string of comments that followed. This right here, to all of the ladies, stop chasing the players and go for the nice guy. He will treasure you, but make sure you take care of him too if you want to be a wifey. Preach it. Same goes for the fellas. Would be great to see more guys dating 500-pound women with a good personality, but it's not about looks, it's about heart. Now you know nobody would want someone 500 pounds. That is far from healthy. It literally ain't possible. There's problems that come with. I'm not saying overweight and morbidly obese people are ugly, but for real, if you have wisdom, why support that lifestyle and add yourself to it? Oh, and that's a stretch beyond measure. I'm sorry, this made me burst out laughing because you're right. Well, there you go. Thanks for proving my point. Being nice doesn't make you entitled to date somebody who is not attracted to you. Glad you fellas finally get it. I ain't fellas. I knew this already. Self-proclaimed nice guys ain't knew this. The nice guy is never the nice guy. It's an act. Yes, if the only person calling you is yourself, take that as a little bit of a hint that you might not actually be a nice guy. You can't just declare that you're a nice guy and think that that's going to get everybody in the room to like you. If anything, you doing that is just going to make everybody unanimously eye roll. Hey, blank. I hope it doesn't sound too cheesy, but your profile and pics definitely caught my eye, cutie. Presuming you don't mind this handsome, intelligent gentleman being cheeky by saying so. I wish you would have duct taped your mouth already. Hi, Blank. Unfortunately, I don't think we're a good match. As you said in your profile, you have a healthy libido and you have kids. I have a nearly non-existent libido and I don't want kids. Good luck in your swipes. No, I have one grown adult offspring. Why so awkward, winky face? Hey, it's rare for people on here to actually read profiles. I read yours and I just don't think we would be a good fit. No bad vibes. LOL, no, you leapt to at least 2 incorrect assumptions, winky face. Why the dusty coochie? How were they assumptions and how were they incorrect? You said kids plural. I have one, so singular, and she is an adult, not a kid. That's O for 2, and you didn't ask, hence assumption. Okay, that wasn't my only criticism. I still don't think we would make a good match. Of course not, because a highly intelligent, mature, successful man such as myself intimidates the F out of you. I don't think you're intelligent, mature, or intimidating. I cannot speak to your success. What is your goal here? Is this conversation with me specifically? Unfortunately for you, there is a lot of proof of everything I've claimed. All of the best to you, and I truly hope that you can iron out your blatantly apparent insecurities. Ah yes, because, insecurity is much like, advertising that you were hung in the opening sentence of this chat. Great job. There's no gold. You are not worth my time, apparently. Yes, says the person that is double texting. Such a shame. You would have loved being a good girl for me. Just save yourself the word trouble and just say you're looking for a Discord kitten already. We all know by now. Yep, probably not. In which the bio in question follows as such. Hi there, prospective partner. Dude, straight off the bat, making it sound like a job application. Way to go. Thanks for taking the time to view my profile. Hopefully you are actually reading this, because if you ask me what I'm looking for, or what my interests and pastimes are, you either didn't bother to read this information, or you completely lack any and all reading comprehension skills. Yes, the information that we haven't even gotten to. Ha ha ha! I'm kidding, of course. My close friends and those who know me well describe me as an assertive, yet kind and respectful, intelligent, loyal, and outgoing man, and I have to say that it would be great to finally meet my female counterpart. Good looks and physical attraction are certainly important, although intellect and an emotional connection are just as significant to me. That said, I do have a healthy libido, and therefore can't be with a boring or prudish woman. After all, why would anyone enter into a monogamous, serious relationship that included a lousy love life? I don't know, but you're here. No logical person would. On that note, it continues to amaze me. You kinda seem like you type of the person that could be amazed by jingling keys. How many women assume that libido equates to looking only for physical fun? Thoroughly enjoying intimacy doesn't in any way change the fact that I'm looking for a long-term, serious relationship, hopefully. So, to be absolutely crystal clear, while I am not in a rush to get married again, I am most definitely looking for a relationship with the right woman for me. I am not interested in a serial dating or a pen pal. Yeah, but you're interested and definitely very good at being a serial dum-dum. Why don't you just go and say it how you wanted to say it? I'm looking for somebody who is as horny as me. It's completely unreasonable for you to ask your ex, who you dumped, to stay single because you don't want to be with her but don't want her to be with anyone else. The fact that you think her choice to move on must only possibly be because she wants a new man to take care of her is ridiculous, considering you were never taking care of her. LMFAO. When we got serious into our relationship, I paid all of her previous debt she had. I paid about $2,000 on her cards. I almost paid for all of the rent for 4 years. Most was about $1,200 a month. I also paid all of our groceries, household supplies, and eating out about $700 a month. Who spends that much for going out? Jesus! I also paid for all of our vacations. I have spent thousands on various resorts, vacations, and a cruise. I paid for many of her nice things she has. I bought her nice photography camera, $1,000, a nice laptop for schooling, and when she wanted to pursue education, $1,500. She lived almost free when we were together. When we broke up, I ran numbers about how much rent I should charge her. I decided to charge her as a much lesser amount because I wanted her to still have money to spend on herself. I didn't want to take all of her money with rent payments. I can sympathize with your situation, but nothing you have done or will do justifies attempting to control her, how she spends her time, or who she spends his time with. It was your choice to do those things, and you said yourself that you dumped her. It sounds like you made an agreement for $600 a month, which was a kind gesture, except now you want to back out and charge her more because you're worried she might be screwing someone else. You may have been financially responsible, but turning around and throwing it back as I took care of her and now she's just looking for another man to do the same makes it seem more like financial control than a caring and responsible partner. I never said she couldn't date anyone. I still don't say that. But we talked about not seeing anyone while we were staying together. She's been breaking that agreement, and I'd almost rather have her gone. It's not about the money, it's about having to see her try and find a man to latch onto because she can't make ends meet. Dude, bye. LMFAO. You probably want to see I'm paying her half while she's out with other men, and then you'll be like, yas, queen. If you break up with somebody, you break up with somebody. That doesn't mean you can control them at all whatsoever. And it's weird that people think, oh yes, just because I financially supported this person, our relationship is now over. That means I'm sending you a collections bill. Because I'm fairly certain if you are financially supporting someone, especially to the degree that you've specified, I'm fairly certain that both of you were okay with it while it was going on. Just because the relationship splits does not mean you are now allowed to not be okay with that. I'm having difficulties with women because of my past. Good day, everyone. I come from a small city, a population of 15,000. Throughout my life, I was always your traditional nice guy, good grades, listen to my parents, no smoking or substances. People used me a lot, socially unaware, shy guy, introvert. So yeah, I was never the hottest topic in my school, had a boring life, and everyone despised me, boys and girls, especially since most guys in my town don't care about studies or school or being a good citizen. I've just become aware of my reputation, and I am afraid I'm too late to change it. I'm 24 now, a word is already out, and there is the city that I've been in, simp a chump. And not gonna lie, guys, I absolutely hate the past me. I was just too nice. I used to go out of my way just to please people, especially girls. Right now, I am totally different. I worked so hard on myself. You might say I'm being authentic about my desires. During the last 2 years, I went to study in another town where nobody had an idea of who I am, and I had a lot of success in dating girls from that town. So my problem is, when I approach a girl, she had already heard about me from her friends that I've been a chump. Girls Network is a scary place, especially in a small town. Or, after our initial conversation, she goes to ask me only to find that I used to be boring in the past. And I don't like that because it keeps them from seeing the real me, the updated version. Is there a way to change my reputation among girls? Of course, I don't care about people's opinions. Yes, even though that 9/10 of this entire thing has been about that, but I'm still human. I'd love to fit in more easily. What I want is for them to see the real me, not who I was. If then they hate me for who I am, then that's fine by me. Do you honestly think for a single second you could say this and have us not think, oh yes, have you done anything that's actually physical actions to have other people think otherwise, other than what they have been told by other people? Plus also, way to go saying that you were very much were striving to impress people, especially women. Totally didn't make that sound like it was a transaction kind of thing you were going there for, huh? Still, just trying to find the love of my life. If any ladies are interested, please let me know. My Snapchat, Instagram, and iFun, really iFunny? I forgot about that, are all of this. I'm a huge Disney nerd, a lover of dogs, plays and performs keyboard/piano, and has a black belt and black top for Taekwondo. I go to blank for pharmacy. I have season pass to this place and to this other place. Always treats my dates like the nicest guy on the planet 24/7. Yeah, you know, because that's supposed to not be standard. Must be 18 to 22 years old, white, and looking for the best thing that has ever happened to them. Ah, yes, sir. Please do take a ticket and get in line with everybody else that is using social media apps as dating sites, even though they are very much not designed as such, you know, because you gotta love Snapchat and LinkedIn. Those are both definitely the #1 dating sites. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.